I think it's two things. One, not super like physically attracted, but also I think like I don't know. I don't even really have a problem with weed and stuff, but I just don't want to smell like it, and I don't want you to smell like it either.
Hey, I always smell good.
No, I believe it. But yeah, some of it you just can't help. Some of it you can't control. So
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for years since I was 12. I know how to control myself. But I know how to not smell like weed is what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode where an older man, that's me, gives my reaction to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. My name is Marvin Kane. I'll be giving you my reactions based on the body language, the movement, the interaction, the clothing, the gestures that these young men and women are making towards each other. Things they may not even be aware of, all these different type of messages. So Arlette's going to be bringing out the next single lady, and let's let her do that now. And here are our 7 men ready.
Hello, welcome in.
Now, what I like to do before the person starts to speak, as I've not seen this episode, is I like to give my opinion just based on their dress. And yes, this is a little blurry, but here we have a woman with very nice skin. She's got a long dress on. She's got long hair all over the place. I believe that's her hair. And she's reaching out from a distance to Arlette. So here's someone that operates with a plan. So she's not waiting till she gets closer. She's already extending her arm. No doubt she's looking straight at Arlette. And so what are we going to find about this lady? We find that she's neat, she's clean. I don't see any jewelry. She's very simple. This is a very kind woman. She's not complicated at all. I think she's just looking for a very good man. Basically, that's it. And let's see what else we can learn.
And what's your name?
my name is Daniella.
She has a little high-pitched voice, but I think that's the nerves coming out of her. I think her voice might soften up. I don't know. That's just generally kind of like I train people for public speaking, so that sometimes what generally happens when people get to a mic and they have all their air, then she'll just relax a little bit. But I think, like I said, this is a very kind woman. She's focused. She knows what she wants. She's smart. She has no tattoos. That's almost like exciting to see today. A woman that has no tattoos on her body, just nice, clean, fresh skin. So let's see what else we can learn about this young lady.
Daniela, how old are you?
I'm 23.
And what do you do?
She's young. She's 23. So even like with the outfit, it's a very modest outfit. I mean, it's not, it's showing her shoulders, but I mean, that's well and appropriate. She's not showing cleavage. She's not showing her breasts. She's not showing her body off in any kind of seductive manner. So she's not out here looking for sex. She's not selling sex. What she's actually showing is who she is, and she knows the strength of her is in her personality. So I think she's just looking for a man that can mirror her good intentions.
I'm a medical assistant in dermatology.
Okay.
And I have to make these comments as they happen. I'm gonna let the tape run in just a minute. But you see how she puts her hand? She's trying to get comfortable. That's her work position. That's what she does at work. That's how she shows she's serious. She's actually involved. She's relaxing herself. She's trying to get comfortable. She's looking at the men. She looks like she's got an eye on somebody, but this is a still shot. So all in all, I think she's a winner, 100% winner. This is an awesome lady. I can just tell. And let's see where we go. Will she get a match? I hope so. I hope she finds a nice guy.
Okay, very cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to play with my dog. Sometimes I go to the gym. I like to play tennis. Yeah.
Okay. What are some things you look for in a man?
I like a man who loves animals. Very empathetic, always nice to the waiter, waitress.
Oh,
Really.
because he's not nice to them.
He's not nice to the waitress.
You hear how she sings her words. She's very uncomfortable. She's very uncomfortable. She knows these men are looking at her. This is not a woman that does things to get the attention of the crowd of men. This is a woman who is relationship, wife material. This is wife material we're looking at. She's young though, she's 23. So her brain has just started to begin the process of solidification. And hey, we'll see what happens. I mean, she seems very mature, and we don't know when the brain gets solid. It's just between that range. Hers could be solid. And you know what? She's doing a lot of work mentally in school and has a very good job. So hey, this lady's on her way. All right, let's listen.
Yeah, just overall like really gentle with people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Um, Deal breakers. Probably, I feel bad, but probably kids, having kids. Um, yeah, that's the only one I can think of for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we
Yeah.
did get some pop balloons. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
head on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. Your name and age.
My name is John. I'm 31.
Okay. John, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I popped my balloon because I really don't like animals like that.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
People, I be seeing people kiss their dogs in the mouth and stuff like that. Like I'm not that type of guy. So
Yeah.
And then you mentioned kids. You feel me? And I do got two shorties, so it was
Okay.
a pop regardless. So, but you
Yeah.
fine though, so I will approach
That's
you.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, is John someone that's your type?
I don't really have a type to be honest.
Okay.
I'm open to a lot of guys, so
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
She has no experience in life. She hasn't developed a type yet. That's all that she's really saying. She doesn't have a strong dating history. So she's open, like she said, so she can make a discovery.
Nice now. Thank you, John. All right, let's head on back. So we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. So I'm actually going to switch it on over to you, and I'm going to hand you a pick. There
Thank you.
go. And I am going to have you pop 2 of these balloons. So
Okay.
I know you say you don't really have a type, but you kind of know what you don't like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
see it. So
Of course.
go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll see why you ended up popping after.
Arlette does so well on this show.
I'll do 2.
Okay.
Very
And
good.
then
Very
one
good.
more.
Um,
Awesome.
Okay,
You got,
let's start right
yes.
here. Your name and age.
I'm Trey and I'm 25.
Okay. Trey, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. You know, she's not attractive. She's cute, and so I just wanted to hear her out, hear kind of more about who she is.
Okay, got it. So we ended up popping his. Why did we pop his?
probably not what I usually go for. I like your eyebrows though, and I do like
Oh,
the
thank you.
pearls. I love pearls.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah.
Got it.
Praise God.
She likes,
Pop one
but she
more. Let's
popped.
head on back.
You're going to be
Your
glad you
name and
popped
age?
his.
Dante, I'm 25.
Okay, and Dante, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Wanted to hear her out. Got to see what I think about it, but I had to hear her out. I didn't want to be that person.
Okay. So is she someone that is your type?
Okay, so like, there's
okay.
only two things. Type shit. Your voice is kind of naggy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't like it a little bit. Type. That's all. And then also the body type kind of. You feel me? I was trying to like look past a few things. That's all.
Okay.
So why did we end up popping his? Come in close.
I think the cowboy look is not for me, but it looks good on you.
Appreciate you.
So,
Thank you, baby.
yeah, I think that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm now going to have you ask the remaining guys a question.
Okay.
Her voice is not that bad. I can hear why it's irritating. You got to understand too, we're hearing it secondary. We're hearing it over electrical equipment. And, whatever your sound system sounds like, it is like a mousy voice. It does have some kind of irritation. I'm a voice man, but I'm not attracted to her voice at all. It's not something I would want to hear all the time either.
Oh, I have a good one. Okay. What is your inner child into? Like, what type of things bring out your inner child?
Okay. Start over here with your name and age and what type of things bring out your inner child.
My name's Ryan. I'm 26. And the things that bring out my inner child, I think it's the same, like, I've almost always been into the same things since I was a kid as now. So animals, number one. Like if I see an animal or a dog or something, I'm running over to it. Other things out of my inner child, I like sci-fi stuff. I like Bigfoot, aliens, whatnot. If I see that, I get excited. So maybe that might answer it. I don't know
That's cool.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next guy. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
Chris, 27, and I'll say something that brings out my inner child is probably basketball and anime. I love anime. I love animals too, but I don't think that brings out my inner child though. But basketball too, like I'm real competitive, and so like I'm really smooth. Like I like to be chill, but when I get on the basketball court, it's a whole different person.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go down over here.
He got skills.
Your name and age and what brings out your inner child.
How you doing? My name is Nati. I'm 25 years old. Things that bring out my inner child, probably things like board games, competing like that. I have a lot of little cousins and nephews and nieces,
Yeah.
so being around them, they bring out my inner child, playing with them.
Cool. I like it.
Name and age and what brings out your inner child.
Yeah, my name is Key. I'm 28. That's a tough question, but I'd probably say like the holiday season, like Thanksgiving, Christmas. Just everybody off work, people, family coming to town, spending time together, whatnot. Like that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That's a good one too.
Nice. Let's head on back.
Interesting.
All right. I guess I should ask you too. What brings out your inner child?
For me, probably finding like shells at the beach and stuff, or like if I find like a little jellyfish or something. I don't know, like little. I don't know. Kind of weird, but I always liked finding stuff at the beach, like even like little hermit crabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She is so innocent, just innocent, innocent, innocent. She just doesn't have a lot of experience in life. She's getting there though, but she's not foolish. She's not trivial. She's a grown woman and she's gainfully employed. But these guys are really way out of her league and they're close to her age.
All right. So I am going to have you pop one of these guys' balloons based off of what you've heard, seen, whatever it may be.
Okay. Sorry.
I know it's tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Okay. Why do we end up popping his?
I think the holidays are cool, but I just feel like there's very specific things that like bring out your like who you are like since birth.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's no problem.
That was a very good
So why
assessment.
did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
She's a pretty girl, very attractive. I love the hair, I like the curls,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, is he someone that's your type apart from that response?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Why do people
All right,
pop
let's
their
head
type?
back. And we do have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
I have I have 3.
Yeah. There we go.
It's okay. It's okay. What?
She really struggles because she's asking questions that really have no basis in her own life. So I'm curious what she may say this time. Let me listen.
Sorry.
What is? Come on, get it out.
What do you do in your free time?
Really?
Free time. Okay. What do you do in your free time?
I like to walk, so I walk places frequently. I like shopping. I like, thrifting. I like antiquing. That's pretty much it. That's my main free time.
He's got a great voice.
What about over here? What do you do in your free time?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm pretty simple. I like to play basketball. Like I said, I watch a lot of anime and I smoke a lot of weed. Straight to it, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Smoke
I
a lot.
appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
When you say it like that, you're trying to get pop. And I smoke a lot of weed. I ain't gonna waste your time. Pop.
Let's go over here. Okay. What do you do in your free time?
Well, I'm pretty busy, so I only get so much free time, but whenever I do, I like to try new things. So try new food, go new places.
Yeah.
I'm pretty new to Arizona, so, just discovering the area, getting to know the place. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That was a dangerous answer. So he's saying he doesn't have a lot of free time. Then why are you on the show looking for a relationship? I mean, it makes no sense.
All right. You know what time it is.
Weed
Time
man
to
gotta go.
pop.
Okay.
I just
How
don't
many?
see any of
just
them
one.
with
Just
her.
one?
Unless you said you got more to pop. You got more to pop?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, not
Okay.
yet. I'm thinking.
Weed or boring guy?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did that
All
on
right.
purpose.
Where do we end up popping his?
I think it's 2 things. One, not super like physically attracted, but also I think like I don't know. I don't even really have a problem with weed and stuff, but I just don't want to smell like it, and I don't want you to smell like it either.
Hey, I always smoke good.
No, I believe it. I believe it. But yeah, some of it you just can't help. Some of it you can't control. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this for years since I was 12. I know how to control myself. but not. I know how to not smell like weed. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Since he was
So you did
12.
have your balloon unpopped for her. Why so?
And she's pretty. She's cute. Not really necessarily what I'd go for, but I was trying to hear her out.
Okay, cool. Okay, our 2 remaining guys left. Any questions?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
All right, what's your question?
What are your love languages? Or do you have a top 3 favorites?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think mine are probably love languages. Probably I like acts of service, and quality time is probably number 2, but I think acts of service is like way up there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? What are yours?
Acts of service is definitely up there.
Yeah.
He's
Quality
trying to
time's also up
match.
there. I'm also a physical touch. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I like all 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, a mix of all of them would be great. But yeah, it's a good answer. I like all those.
Any questions over here?
Please ask a question so you can pop your balloon.
Who's one of your role models?
That's a good one.
She's not ready.
Probably my dad. He's very he's like the cook of the house. He's like everything. My parents have been together forever, but my dad is like he's a real like acts of service kind of person. Yeah, I think I take after him too, and he's very empathetic even if he doesn't show it all the time. Yeah, so definitely my dad.
Respect. Okay.
Yeah. Who's
Cool.
yours?
I have a few, but I would say Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Random is Denzel's just cool as like
Okay.
cool, talented. Him and also like Donald Glover or Childish Gambino, because he's a multifaceted artist that I respect as well. So there's 2.
He's not talking about just their acting careers and marketing. Both of the gentlemen that he mentioned, they are motivational speakers in a sense. They do a lot of clips. You can see them on YouTube. Denzel Washington makes a lot of good sense. He's very community oriented, and he puts out a lot of explanations. He would be great to actually do reactions to a show like this. Denzel is a very deep thinker, so I can see why he said that.
Cool.
Okay, so we're down to 2 guys.
They are
I'm going to
all
have
so
you
different.
pop one of theirs to see if the other is your match.
She's going to get the first guy.
Can I ask a question?
No, don't let her do it.
Okay,
Don't
go
let
ahead.
her-
Go ahead.
Okay. What is your red flag or your toxic trait?
So what's the toxic trait they have?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That I'm opinionated. So I have just strong opinions on things.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants
What's
to
your
like
toxic
him.
trait?
I'm a pretty great guy.
I knew
would
he was
say-
going to pop.
When I break up with someone, I like to break up on bad terms. I don't like to miss the person at all. So that's probably my toxic trait. But other than that, I'm a pretty good guy. So
So he's on a dating show, and he gets a question, and he talks about breaking up. This guy's not serious. He's just not serious. But he's not her match. She wanted the other guy. She was trying to like him. The height thing was great. He's short. She's gonna bail out. I guarantee you, she's gonna bail out. They're not a match. They're not walking up that aisle together. I don't see it.
Okay.
Let's see why our guy back here ended up popping.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and I just thought they looked like a cute couple together. I think beautiful, and I think you exemplify femininity, which is a really
Thank you,
great
thank you.
trait that is missing in this generation. So I don't really have anything negative. I just wasn't feeling like a romantic spark. That was it.
Very
But
good.
you have so many great qualities that I liked a lot.
Thank
That's
you,
why
thank you.
I stayed to the end, because I was like feeling it, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank
Cool.
you. Well, let's bring out our last guy up here. Let me have you stand on this side of me, and I'll have you
Okay.
stand here. All right, y'all. Any final questions between the 2 of you?
He is not her type.
now we can get into that later. I think I'm good.
Uh-oh.
I can't think of a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a question, but I might have to pop it though.
Yeah.
I
Why did you want to pop? I know he beat you to it, but
know it's okay too. It's okay. It's okay. I think he's not super physically my type.
Okay.
Yeah. I do think you're handsome though, and I like your hair. You have really pretty hair.
Thank you.
I really think these guys and these women should get together. I mean, his outfit is terrible. This is a very terrible outfit. He's got old man everything. This is how your grandfather looks, with a black shirt, full shirt, not tapered shirt. He's got on his weak jeans, washed out jeans, and he's got on old tennis shoes. This is what your granddad looks like going to the corner store to get a bag of chips. This is a terrible outfit for him. She definitely was not picking him. So from the beginning, just hearing her voice, I didn't see her getting a match from the beginning. But as we mentioned throughout, it just wasn't going to happen. She's got some maturing to do. She doesn't have any experience with men or herself. She needs to get in touch with herself, and that's very critical.
Sorry, let me have you head back over there. All right, well, that is all the balloons popped. We do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and
Thank
give it up for her,
you.
guys.
Thank
Take the
you.
mic. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So my take on this entire show is that here's an example of you want to be in a relationship, you need to be a full-grown man and a full-grown woman. It works better that way. These guys could feel it. She's 23, they're like 25, 26, 27, 28, and so forth, 30. A couple of guys are in their 30s. And they are so much more mature than she is, which is kind of wild because women mature faster. But she just doesn't sound like she's ready. I said in the beginning she was wife material. That changed as I got to know her through the show. And, she just go back home, read a couple of books, spend some more time with dad, and, work out your career. So that's going to be it for this episode of An Older Man Reacting to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Definitely hit the subscribe button, help our channel grow. And you can also share and like this video with a friend. And if you disagree with anything I said, your assessment is different, I would love to hear it. I really would. Maybe you got an opinion on these different guys. I mean, what do you think about the guy wearing pearls? I'm not familiar with guys wearing pearls. He's wearing pearls. She was totally okay with it. And, just put it in the comments. We'd like to hear what you have to say. But as always, remember this.